Good morning, everyone. I wanted to come on today, by the way, today is Monday, December 12th, and I wanted to talk about the NARS+Danmari palette. Now, I actually bought mine Black Friday, so that was about 2 or so weeks ago. When I first saw it, by the way, okay, this is the box right here that it comes in. I'm sure you guys have seen this a million times over. And this is what it looks like. By the way, this particular one isn't mine. It's actually a friend's that I'm sending overseas to her. Hey, Joe, by the way. So that's what it looks like. This pretty packaging. Now, onto mine. Mine has gotten some use, which is why I'm doing this video in the first place. This is what mine looks like. Beautiful, sleek packaging. This bizarre mirror. Please excuse my mirror because it's dusty. But yeah. Hello, camera. And also we have these 6 shades right here. Now when I first saw this when Sephora was having their friends and family 20% off promo. I looked at it, I passed on it. Then I started doing my research and saw how amazing this palette was and how you could literally utilize it for every day. Like right now, everything on my face with the exception of my foundation, I don't know if it's, oh, with the sun coming in, it might be a little too bright. Let me move the camera over. But everything that's on my face right now, I don't know if you can see that there, that's a little bit better. With the exception of my liner and my lip butter, by the way, that Sugar Plum lip butter that I'm wearing. On my cheeks, for my eye, I actually have Laguna. I'm sorry, not Laguna, it's Casino. I keep on getting those two confused. Casino, and then I have that Hungry Heart in my highlight right there. And then that light blush color Desire. I'm going to show you guys that in a few. But yes, and I want to specifically kind of gear this, not necessarily toward women of color, but especially if you have a darker skin tone, or if you just really weren't sure. I know as of now, it's sold out. They might put it back on. NARS released this for the holiday collection. So without further ado, let me just pop this open again. There you go. You have these 6 shades. This one is Casino. This is the bronzer. This one is Hungry Heart. That's supposed to be a highlighter. Then this one right here, this is Orgasm. This is Super Orgasm. You can see I've got a dent, and I'll tell you why I have a dent in it in a second. Then this purple, I love this plummy, golden, shimmery color, that's Sin. And then this beautiful bright pink is Desire. And let me go ahead and swatch this. This is Hungry Heart on my middle finger. And I'll swatch that on my skin right here. There you go. That's a beautiful highlight. It's nothing like Albatross. I personally would have preferred Albatross in this palette. And then Casino, it's like a flesh tone, really, with a touch of shimmer on me. By the way, I'm an NC45 in MAC or 355 in Maybelline Fit. Orgasm, this is geared to be a blush. For me, it's not a blush. It comes out as a highlighter, and that's kind of heavily swatched with the pink. So I guess if you do go a little heavy with it, you can still get that pink effect. Super Orgasm, and to why there's a dent in mine, I actually like to use mine as an eyeshadow. My biggest issue, I don't know if you could see that chunk of glitter. It looks like play school glitter. Absolutely ridiculous in my opinion, but you know what, whatever, what can you do, right? And then we have, hold on, where's it, wipey? Then we have, sorry, I gotta wipe my hand off real quick. This is Desire, which is a beautiful pink. My hand's still a little wet from the wipe off, so that's, you know, it's slightly pigmented, but you kind of get the point. And then also, this is Sin, finally. So that's actually twice. But Sin comes out very beautifully. I actually like to use Sin as both the eyeshadow as well as a blush. And I also like to use Desire as a blush. I like to, as long as it's multifunctional, which is, again, the purpose for this palette. When you really think about it, and especially if you like to travel with your makeup like me, if you're a makeup artist, you know, whatever you do, there's really not much that you can't do. Again, it's got this amazing size mirror on it. I have reached for it every day since I have had it. Every single day. It's really amazing. I mean, compared to one NARS blush, this is Exhibit A, and I've had this forever, so please excuse me if it looks a little funky. This is $27. I think I probably got this before the markup, I'm sure, because as you can see, I've made a dent in it. I've had it for a very long time, and I've barely made a dent in it, so that's my whole thing. And even with Albatross, same thing. I have Albatross over here. I have the full-size Albatross. So when you really look at them, I mean, this is probably a little bit, well, actually a lot more than half, actually, when you think about it. $65, $27. Given it's not every color that I would have liked to see in it, instead of doing Super Orgasm, I actually intend to take out Super Orgasm, and I'll probably put Super Orgasm in a clear lip gloss, like a regular, you know, Milani or whatever the case lip gloss. Chunk that up, and I might, you know, either put another blush that I have. I might, you know, find a way to chunk the Exhibit A that I have and insert it in here and just repress it, just break it down, then repress it in here. But other than that, this was a great, great palette. I personally would have loved to see if they brought back Taj Mahal, even though Taj Mahal isn't discontinued itself. Sephora stopped carrying it, or at least my Sephora stopped carrying it, and I don't think it's available online on Sephora.com either. I don't know why. I thought of Gina too. Same thing. All of, you know, these nice orangey blushes that would have complemented I thought it would have been a nice addition to this. It's fairly cool tone, but for everyday, it's perfect. It's really, really perfect, because really all I need to do is just grab my Danmari palette, grab my Naked palette. Can you see how abused this is, by the way? I'm still waiting for the Naked palette too to get re-released by Urban Decay, because I missed out on it both times. Anyway, that's a whole nother video. Nonetheless, like with these two things, and then whatever foundation, mascara, concealer, whatever you want to bring, that's all you need. Like, there's no need to, because I love to have choices in my makeup bag. I don't know why I do, but nonetheless I do. All I need is this. All I need is just grab the two and just go. That's it. If you saw, I can actually, my cosmetics bag is in the other room. You don't even want to see it. It's huge. It's ridiculous, because again, I love choices. But with this, that's all you need. That's all you need, ladies. Like, as a woman of color, again, it's very hard for us to find pigmentation and this and that and the third. If you're able to get your hands on it, at least go and check it out at your Sephora. I really hope that NARS comes out with something like this again. I know that they do tend to carry their artist palettes on the NARS website. My issue with their palettes is that I personally don't like to mix a lip product with a face powder product, because I feel like there's just a lot of cross-contamination. I'm not a fan of that personally. Nonetheless, they really hit gold, and I'm really hoping that they go ahead and redo something like this. This is really, 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 really amazing, ladies. Any lady, not just a woman of color, but if you're a woman of color and you were looking at this and you were like, ooh, I don't know about it, give it a shot. Give it a shot. See how you feel about it. If you're able to take a look at it, that's all I can say. I feel passionately about it. I'm so happy. I will, even when I hit pan or I hit corner or whatever the case, I will reuse this palette. I will take other blushes that I have, break them down, and put them in here and still use the casing. When you really think about it, yes, it's investment. It's a heavy investment. Nonetheless, I personally felt like it was worth it. So that's all I had for you. Like I said, if you have any questions or if you need better swatches or whatever the case, I think those swatches were okay. But I'm filming this right before I go to work, so I'm sorry if I'm talking kind of fast. But yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please, feel free to leave a comment. Also, anyone who has subscribed to my channel, thank you very much for your subscription.